Good afternoon, manufacturing all-stars, and welcome to this episode of Manufacturing Happy Hour. Today, you are going to learn how you can get accelerated and simplified access to critical plant services. I'm joined by Lisa Scanlon and Chad Hoftender from our Channel Services Organization. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Welcome to the show.
Cheers. Thanks for having us.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you on because we're talking about an interesting topic and kind of an evolution in the manufacturing space, where we're talking about our distributors today. So when you think of a Rockwell distributor, think of someone that has the parts you need, has your local inventory, has the specialists you need to solve your problems. But when someone thinks of a distributor, they don't necessarily think of services, and we're seeing this evolution. So Lisa, can you go into that a little bit more?
Absolutely. So we're definitely seeing some manufacturing challenges today. So what we've done is create a program in which we're partnering with our authorized distributors to be able to provide services to overcome those challenges in a way that's faster and more local to the customer. So it's almost like we're creating that Amazon-like ecosystem and experience for the customers so that they're getting that fast experience. You know, they put a lot of different distributor locations for Amazon, and we're doing that same thing, being able to be right there with the customers.
Right, and I love the Amazon parallel because it's a perfect example of how quickly you can get access to something when you build up that infrastructure and the type of services that are there.
Absolutely.
Now, to provide a little more context on it, Chad, what are some of the challenges that we're seeing out here where this is, this type of service is warranted at this point?
Yeah, I think we're seeing some pretty big challenges today, right? The one that we hear about a lot is the workforce shortage and the skills gap. And that kind of really trickles down and creates all kinds of different issues for our customers. You know, not having the ability to respond to a maintenance issue like they used to be able to, with different resources, things like that. In addition, right, we have a significantly aged installed base, especially in North America. Right. Where, there's all these challenges result in our customers not being as competitive as potentially what they really could be. So what we're really trying to do is we're creating services and enabling our distributors to really go tackle those challenges to ultimately make our customers more productive and thus be more competitive in their environments.
Well, I love what you both brought to the table so far because we're talking about the changing market needs out there, and then we're also talking about the challenges that folks are facing that are warranting these type of service needs. What are some of the specific services that we're providing that are helping customers address these challenges?
So in order to be able to address the challenges that the different customers have, we're really providing services that are at that assessment and prioritization level. So for example, when you look at an installed base evaluation, seeing what the customer has on their plant floor to see what needs to be replaced or remediated in order to make sure they're manufacturing up to speed so that they can get their product out to market faster. Looking at things like their overall network assessment, seeing how the health and hygiene of their network is functioning to make sure that everything is going smoothly and properly and how it's going.
Well, I think from what I'm hearing, whether it's a network assessment or an installed base evaluation, it's really these type of initial baseline services that help you understand what your risk is and take remediation from there. I guess going beyond that, how do folks get started with this, Chad?
Yeah, I think the easiest way to get started is to reach out to your local Rockwell representative or distributor representative. What they're going to want to do is they're going to want to come in and sit down and really understand what does the baseline look like today. So we'll probably want to talk with a number of different people, things like operations, maintenance, those types of things, really get a good broad spectrum view. Then they're going to work with you on understanding, hey, when can we actually come in and collect some information to help you understand really where you're at and where that journey needs to take you. And then in the short term, they can also help you, immediately close some gaps, help you make sure that your teams are trained appropriately on the technology, perhaps, link you into some remote support agents, things like that can also provide some quick mitigation of downtime as you really work towards that long-term goal of making you more productive in the operational environment.
I love the first actions. Also below this video, I'll have a link to our services page, so if you want to explore this more after the video is done, you can do that as well. In the meantime, thanks so much for being on the show. Chad?
Thanks.
Lisa?
Thanks for having us.
And for those of you out there, stay innovative, stay thirsty, and we'll see you again here on Manufacturing Happy Hour real soon. Cheers.